Good bike. Good, Papa. Good sit. Dadgummit, you're so smart, Papa. You're so smart. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I poke you in the eye? You're so smart and so good at singing. And dadgummit, Daddy forgot to show the dance. Nice. Good, Papa. Good. Good. Today, guys, a big day, yeah? I'm gonna have my puppy Bayek, who is 4, maybe 5, about to be 5 months old. He was born on August 31st. I have a couple of treats over here, and he's very food motivated. Bayek has never been punished. He doesn't get in trouble. He's a troublemaker, I should say, rather. He does do naughty things, but I just don't punish him. I'm doing specialized guard dog work with him. Good. So you see how I handled that there? I don't know if the camera caught it, but as soon as he put his paws up there to get to that cup, I just stepped into him, and he backed down, so I stopped. He stopped because of my pressure. Had he not stopped, I would have probably just walked into him and maybe knocked him off just with my stride. Good, Papa. So look, I'm gonna stand here. Bayek is perhaps the most stubborn puppy I've had of my own, and I bred Bayek. He was born here. Good sit. Good. So I'm not gonna give Bayek any commands. I'm going to acknowledge and reward him. He wants me to pet him, and I'm only going to acknowledge and pet him when he behaves in a manner that I like. And that situation, this case, is him sitting. If he doesn't sit, I'm not going to pay attention to him. If I was playing tug of war with him, then I would pay attention to him if he's hopping at me, jumping at me, lunging at me, tugging, biting. Because if we're working on behavior, I'm going to acknowledge the behavior that I like. Again, I'm not working on obedience training with him yet. Just behavior. I also want Bayek to be able to be a part of my classes. So what I mean by this is, I like for my dogs to be out and about all the time. And I'd like for Bayek to do like his daddy been doing and kind of chill on that mattress whenever I have a class. So today I'm going to make him get on the mattress for the first time ever. Again, with him like I did with his daddy, every time he would get on the mattress, I would look at him and tell him good bed. So I'm going along with the good word theory, as I always do. So I've never commanded him to go on the bed. I'm doing this with him a lot younger than I did with his daddy. So he's trying to get this remote. So look, I'm going to walk into him. Didn't even make a sound. Good, Bayek. Good. He walked away from it, so I praised him. Look, he comes up to my side. I'm not going to pet him or touch him. Good sit. Once he sits down, I'm going to square up with him, and I'm going to start petting him. I'm going to pet him and embrace him in a manner that he is going to appreciate and feel empowered by. You know when you're petting your dog, I don't believe you should pet your dog on top of the head. He doesn't like that. Dogs don't generally like that. In fact, I would recommend petting your dog in a way that encourages them to look into your eyes. If you ever pet your dog in a manner that restricts their view of your eyes, they're going to think you don't want them to look at you. I want the dogs to look at me. That's why in my videos you see the dogs look at me a lot. Good. Oh, got drool. Nasty. Good. So look, in this situation, it'd be awesome if I start walking and he walks alongside me, yes? See how I'm ignoring the play biting? But he might not do it. So I'm going to act accordingly. If I walk away right now and he walks with me, good. I wasn't expecting that. So watch how I'm going to handle it. So Caden, he got up. He's not under any command. He might even already start the lesson for us. And we're going to have to instruct. Good bed, Papa. Good bed. Okay. He's had enough of me talking. Good bed. Okay. So I was going to show you guys how I was going to make him walk off leash with me on my side, but he decided that he's had enough. And again, I'm not necessarily training with him. I'm teaching him a behavior. So he's over there. I'm going to make him stay there now because he's going to have a hard time, guys. And there's a reason why he's going to have a hard time. Because what I'm going to do with him today is going to be so unfair to him, potentially. Bayek loves other dogs. Bayek loves little dogs. Bayek loves chasing squirrels. Bayek loves all things small. And today is Rat Pack Tuesday, guys. Good. Good bed. So again, if any of my actions cause him to stand up, even though I didn't tell him to go to the bed, I'm going to make him go back to the bed. And you'll see. I'm hoping he messes up 100 times so you can see how I handle it each and every time. Hopefully he flips out. If he does great, it's gonna be harder to learn. Again, I'm looking for a train wreck. That's why I'm bringing out the Rat Pack. That took a lot longer than I expected. Good, good, good. Good bed. So see, I'm rewarding him for staying on the bed. Good bed, Bayek. He's probably gonna get up when I put this sweetest little Gracie down. The reason I brought my food. Oh, see, look. So watch how I'm gonna handle it. Look, no, sir. Good, good, good. Good bed, Bayek. Good bed. That's her growling. So, no, sir. Good, good, good. Good, good, Bayek. Good, 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 behind. Good, good bed. Good bed, behind. Good bed, Bayek. Good. Good bed, Bayek. Good. Good. Good bed, Bayek. Ouch. Good bed, Bayek. No, sir. Good. Don't think of it. Good, 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 Bayek. Good. Good, 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 Bayek. Good bed, Bayek. Good, good, good. Smart. Yeah. Good. Good bed. Good bed. No, sir. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. No, ma'am. Keep calling her, sir. Good, good, good. Good bed, Bayek. Yeah. Good, good, good. Good bed, Papa. Good bed, Bayek. Perfect. So you see how he's messing up? I keep making a mistake and saying no, sir, to him when she's growling or acting ugly. No. Good. Good. Good, Bayek. Good, good, good. Good bed. Good, 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 Bayek. Good. Good, Papa. Good. Good, Bayek. Good. Good. Good bed. Look at that. No leash. I don't think Bayek's ever been on a leash. Little Gracie hasn't been on the leash much either. We've been working with her because hers is sassy. She runs a little hot. She loves antagonizing the other dogs here. Hers, whoa, hers hot mess. Hers hot mess. Hers hot mess. Hers like having a little squirrel. Hers like having a little squirrel. Okay, so I've worked with Gracie almost on a daily basis with the good word theory, with wow moments, giving her little rewards, praising her, paying attention to her. But most of all, I've been doing a lot of ignoring this little dog because she constantly barks at me when she wants to eat, picked up. So I ignore it. If I give into it, she's gonna know that she can manipulate me like that, and that's what makes her so bossy. Tongue in my mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna set her down. If he gets up, watch what I'm gonna do. This is her very first time on her training collar, by the way. Her very first time. She's for sure not sensitive enough to be trained with a flat buckle collar. She's not aggressive, doesn't need to have a choker chain in my opinion. So she's on her little baby's first prong collar, and I'm gonna let her kind of get a feel for it. All right, so look, I'm gonna start to walk. Good bed, Bayek. So you see how he's staying put? The other video that I have, which I just shot yesterday with Esau, his daddy, doing this, benefited Bayek a lot because Bayek watched that and they learn from one another. So look, the first thing that I'm going to do is teaching her to be aware of me. This dog is completely disregarding the fact that I'm around. She's just self-serving. So I'm going to teach her that sometimes she needs to be in tune with me, yes? And there'll be times when she can be self-possessed, like when I tell her to go bananas, but for now, we want her to kind of pay attention. Good, 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 good. So she did that on her own. So because she looked at me, I started chanting. You see how happy it made her? So if she gives me that opportunity again, I'm going to chant. If she doesn't give me that opportunity, then look what I'm going to do. Trying my best to create as much distance as possible while I keep slack on the leash. They're slack. So whenever she's least expecting it, I'm going to apply pressure towards me. Very quick to kind of entice her, like nipping her to get her to come to me. If she starts to come to me, I'm going to start chanting. But we're good. So watch. Oh my God, her leg is caught. And I don't care. I'm still going to make her come to me. Some dogs are smart. They'll start doing that on purpose. So watch. Leash loose. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. So smart. Her smart. Her smart. Her smart. Her smart. You see how I'm turning around to create excitement? Good sit. Oh my goodness. When the dog is coming to you initially, when you're doing this exercise, if you just stand there like a statue, the dog's not going to want to come to you. It might be intimidated by you. You look ridiculous. You look like you're about to issue out a command. Dog don't want to have anything to do with that. I tend to treat this exercise more like a welcoming gesture, as if like a child that you love was coming up to you and you extended your hand out to take their hand and take them along the walk with you, is how the dog should feel. Again, watch. So this is good for teaching a dog to come to you when you call them. In addition to this, whenever I'm going to do something nice for them, I'm going to feed them or give them a treat, a toy, do something that they like, I'm going to pet them. I chant the word good. That way they get used to the word good as something positive. Watch. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Hi. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good sit. Yeah, I know. That was so fast. I saw it though. Man, I saw it. I saw it. Okay, she sat down for like a millisecond, which is an eternity to a crazy little sassy dog like this. Oh my goodness. So look how hers is healing now. Good heel. Look. Now I'm going to start making her kind of stay on my left. Good heel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good heel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good. 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 Good sit. So I'm teaching her that I want her to sit for attention and sit when I stop walking. Not asking her to do anything. I'm going to let her figure it out of herself. She's smart. A little bit of pressure. Good sit. Yeah, I saw it. It was small. It was fast. But you did it, girl. Good heel. Look at my little nips. See those little nips? Good, good, good. Pretty girl. Hers makes me happy. Hers makes me happy. See, this is the thing, guys. If you have a little happy dog like this and you're having a bad day, you come out here and you work with her, she's a make your day kind of dog. Good. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Good sit, I saw that. Good sit. Yeah, I saw it, man. I saw it. And you held it for a long time. And you held it for a long time. Girl. All right, let's see if she'll, look, lip. Lip. Good. Look. Good. Girl, making me look like I don't know what I'm doing, girl. Good shit, I saw that. I know. Girl. She does a lot, man. She's extra. Girl. 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 Good sit. Here. So again, just look at that, good sit. Just waiting her out. See, normally she would bark at me here. Oh. So I'm teaching her to stay calm. Eventually I'll be able to point at her without her talking back. Look when I'm putting pressure. Good. Good sit. Now I'm gonna make her sat here, stay sat there for a little while. Look, every time she gets up, a little bit of pressure. Soft pressure, constant pressure. Constant pressure, there we go. Pressure, pressure, letting pressure go. She looks like she's letting pressure go. She's going crazy on me. she's going crazy on me. So look guys, this is what it takes. Patience. I gotta be more stubborn than her. She knows I want her to put her butt on the ground. Hers is being stubborn. Look, the whole time I'm giving her pressure. I'm applying pressure, and she don't care. She's being stubborn. So watch. Good. Good. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. See? I won. How long is she going to stay sat? Oh, not very long. But look, I'm going to make her understand. Look, pressure. 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 Good sit. If I was holding a treat, she'd be sitting still like a statue. Which I do that with her, by the way, as well. It's basically all I've been doing. Good. Up until today's very stressful training session. Good. Again. So you see, I'm winning. See all that fighting I'm doing? Oh, man, she's stubborn, huh? So look. She's even biting at the leash now. Good. See? I'm more stubborn than her. She's about to get up. So I'm waiting her out. Look, she's looking for my treat. She doesn't think I'm playing fair. And I've been working her with treats, so that's what she's expecting. That's where she's giving me a hard time. Good. She's hanging herself up with the leash. You see how she keeps looking outside because she hears sounds. Oscar's out there working other dogs, so she hears all that. So she's looking, but I'm ignoring all of that. If every time she could sit, if every time she hears a sound, if I look over, she's going to learn to be distracted. I'm teaching her to stay focused on me by example, through example, by continuing my focus on her and the objective, which is to put her butt on the ground. Good, good. Good sit. I said good there because I felt she was leaning into the SIT. So again, this is like a little dog with ADD. Don't want to stay sat for very long at all. Look, constant pressure. Man, she's strong. Dog, here, she's strong. Look at that. Constant pressure. So look. Good. Good sit. See? Repetition. Wait till you see the finished product. She's gonna be good. Good sit. And I'm gonna bring her brother out. I'm gonna bring her brother out, but she just messed up again. I need hers to stay sat for a little bit longer. Good girl. Good. Yeah, that was good. That was bad. That was good. Let's put her back on the ground. Let's put her back on the ground for a second. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. 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 There she goes again. Is it hard for her to stay still, huh? Good. It's gonna be real hard to teach her to stay and have me walk around the room and stuff. Because look how she's very demanding. She got up again. So look, I'm gonna wear her out. Good, good, good. 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 Cute. Good. That was cute. That was cute. I like that. So you know, a lot of trainers will tell you to start without any distractions, and I tend to disagree with that because I think distractions help teach about the focus. So you see right now she's struggling because of the distractions. The sound, I have the windows open, she can hear the other dogs. Her brother's out there, which I'm sure is driving her crazy. So, good stay. See? So this is how I'm desensitizing her. I'm just forcing her through something. My presence is going to teach her to stay calm because I'm very calmly making her sit and stay sad, as a matter of fact. So now we're done here. I'm going to try to make this happen before she gets up, right? Look. Go bananas. Oh my goodness. It go bananas. I got to pick hers up. I got to pick hers up. Hers, go bananas for hers means pick her up, cater to her, like she's a queen, yeah? All right, time to bring her brother. I forgot all about my puppy. Look how awesome he's doing. Yeah? Hey, my puppy got off. Y'all see that? So he's out there drinking water, so I'm not going to punish him for drinking water. And he might need to go potty, but look what I'm going to do. I'm going to point. Good bed. Good. Good, good, good. Good bed, Mike. Good bed. Good bed. Good bed, Papa. Handsome, Mike. Good work theory, guys. It works. I haven't given that dog any commands. I've never made him do this. And he's a baby. And this is a high drive puppy that I'm doing very specialized guard dog work with. Every other dog in this puppy's litter and the last litter were too much for most of the dog's owners to handle, rather. He's one of the most obnoxious, boisterous puppies, but we have good control over him. All with the good word theory, never been on a leash. Good word theory, wow moments. Acknowledgement with a puppy from the beginning. Day one at home goes a long way. Speaking of puppies, this is my boy Jack. Jack has an interesting story. You know, when I went to go pick Jack up, right? I go, it's a high rise. I think near downtown or something, Houston. So I go there and she sends me the password and I'm trying to put the password in there and the password's not working. And I see a dog, a big beautiful white dog like him, bigger than I thought, because he's a Maltese, I think. Thought he was gonna be smaller. So I see this dog running back and forth, super, super happy. I don't know if this is her dog or not. I'm guessing it's not. So everything is going calm. I look over, there's moving stuff happening. This dog darts out of there. I see him dart out. There's heavy traffic. We're right by the freeway. Go out, he runs up to me, I pet him. His mom walks up to me, and I'm like, oh my God, this is Jack? And she's like, yeah, this is Jack. I'm like, okay. And then I say, that's cool, so you can have him out here off the leash? And as I'm saying this, you know, he walks away from me petting him, and I kind of stand up and I'm like, wow, so you can have him out here off the leash, he'll stay around you? And she said, no, he's loose right now. And oh my God, the wild goose chase started near a very busy freeway. In a high rise, not good. Parking lot, car garage, not good. So Jack, needless to say, for sure needs some very specialized training. I've been focusing a whole bunch of my time on chanting, praising him for coming to me. The thing about Jack is it took Jack maybe 5 or 6 days to get fully acclimated with us. He just didn't care about me at all. Now, he and I have a good bond. Maggie, his sister, on the other hand, she was cool from day 2, happy, bossy from day 2. So Jack's a little more sensitive, maybe missed his mommy a lot more. Good, good, good. So he has his training collar on him for the first time. And watch how I'm going to handle him. See, look, this dog wants to run. He wants to jump out of this window. Look what he's trying to do! He wants to jump out of this window and go for a wild run. So look what I'm going to do. Leash loose. When he's least expecting it, good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. I'm going to turn. Good, good, good. Good. See? He's obsessed with the windows now because he knows they're open. So I'm going to stand here next to him. I'm going to start applying a little bit of pressure. Good. Never done this with him before. So watch. Awesome. Looks like he's going to give me a hard time. This is great, guys. He's being a little stubborn. I didn't think he was going to be that stubborn, but he is. So look, I'm applying pressure up towards my right shoulder blade. Very soft pressure. If I have to, I'm going to push his butt down, let go of the pressure, and praise him. That was awesome. Oh my goodness. I really like that, Jack. I really like that, Jack. Hey, Jack, I think it's super cute when you sit, Papa. He don't care. Good, good, good. We'll try it again. Man, see how he wants to bolt? He wants to run. Well, we're not going to let him run. So watch. When he's not expecting it. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Smart. As soon as I said it, he was kind of already looking at me. So look, pressure towards my right shoulder blade, that alone is enough to make a dog put their butt on the ground. But if he's fighting it or you don't know what direction, I may not be pulling in the proper direction, okay? So look, once I figure that out, it'll make him sit on his own. But if he needs the extra acknowledgement, look, I'm gonna touch down. Oh, so watch, he's not trying to bite me. He's just trying to say, hey, dude, what you doing? Okay, so look, I'm gonna turn the collar around to get better leverage. And look, I'm gonna apply pressure. Good. And then look. Good. Oh. What? Get pasó? What? Good, good, good. Good, good, good. So again, watch. Leverage. Pressure. I'm stepping into him. That's not making him sit. And turn him around. Yeah, watch. Good. If he stands up, I'm going to reinforce myself now. Good. Good, Papa. Good. See how he and I both were looking out the window? That's not good. He's going to look out the window, but I should have ignored it. Good. Oh, how cool am I? When I can teach him to walk. Good, good, good. 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 Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good. Good, good, good. See? I just stay calm, consistent, stubborn. That's me. I'm not trying to scare him. I'm applying pressure. The pressure is not enough, so I gotta push his butt down. He's not biting me. He looks like he's biting me. He's not even putting his mouth on me, but he's doing that because that's how dogs communicate, by biting. That's why I'm using this collar with him, because it nips him. Good, good, good. So same lesson that I'm doing with Sister. With him, my focus though is coming when called. Maggie's really good about following me around. Look, got up. Pressure. Good. Oh. Pressure. Good. Yeah, that was good. Good. Simple, see? Gotta be patient, gotta be willing to fight the battle. If you don't have it in you to bend over 50 times in a short period of time, then don't work with your dog that time on this. Good stay, Papa. I'm gonna pet him so he knows he's free. Good stay, but he's not moving, so I'm gonna work with that energy. Good. Okay, you got up. And yeah, I touched it, so it's okay. Now I'm looking for him to start ignoring me again. So again, I'm focusing on coming when called by chanting. If I chant, I'm not technically calling him. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. I started doing that because he started looking at me. And she's looking for engagement. Good. He's just smart. He's just smart. He's just my smartest favorite little white dog here. He's just my smartest favorite little white dog here. My smartest favorite little white dog here. Look at my pressure. He's my smartest favorite little white dog here. Good. Good. Good sit. Look at that. No hand that time. They're awesome. Perfect. Constant pressure, yeah? Good, Papa. Good, Jack. Very important for Jack to understand this. So, although it might seem like it's a lot of stress for him, it really isn't that much stress. He's not super stressed, actually. He's happy. But he needs to go through this. And again, by working with treats, he does awesome. His sister does awesome too. But we need them to listen regardless of that. So look, I almost put my fingers on him, but I remember that he just sat down for me a little while ago with only pressure. So now look, I'm going to make the pressure happen by itself, hopefully. Good. Look. See, I'm trying to keep my movement very minimal. The more you move, the more the dog is going to think he has power over you. So look. Just like that. You're handsome, Papa. Both of y'all need a grooming. I have to tell you, Mommy. Both of y'all need a grooming. Good. Good. Oh, you messed up. Good. I'm going to touch him. Good. All right, now, to wrap it up, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start chanting. If he doesn't come towards me, I'm going to make my way to the leash, step on the leash, nip, and move away. I'm going to test him with the door. Good. See him? Good. Good. See what I did? Good. He knows already. He's smart. Good. Yeah, man. Let's try that again, yeah? He's smart. Good. What you doing? He likes to play with it, I know. Good bad bite. You see how he just bit me? He's not biting me to be mean. He's trying to get me to play with him. Wants me to wrestle with him or something. So I've just been bonding with him. He wouldn't bond with me in the beginning. It took him, like I said, 5 or 6 days. This was a sad boy in the beginning. Boy. I said, boy. And again, I'm ignoring the jumping because I just want to focus on him coming when I chant. But he's focused on me really well right now. Good. Smart. Good. Smart. Look how good. Smart. You can figure smart. You can figure out. I know. You can figure it out. Smart. Good. So look, waiting for him to put his butt on the ground. Good. Just gonna wait him out. Look, see how I'm rotating clockwise? Look, good. Good. Oh, that was so smart. That was fun. It came to me. when I changed it. And again, I got him pumped up on purpose. Alright. So again, good, good. I'm saying good there because he's following me. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Smart. Good. Good, good, good. Good. Good down. I'll take it. I'll take it, good. We want. Happy dog. What? Okay. All right, you ready to play, huh? All right, Papa. Let's go play, huh? Let's go in the yard and play. All right, guys. Well, next dog, you're gonna have to go play with the other hot dogs. Good, good, bye. Good, good, Papa.